everybody, welcome back to the weekly news. I probably shouldn't call it that. It's been much more than a week since I was last here. But you know what? My kids are back in school. It is nice and quiet in the house, and it is therefore easier to record in here. Before we begin, as always, make sure you watch all of our other videos. We have been pretty consistently putting up anywhere between 3 and 5 videos a week on Disney World, Disneyland, and Universal. If you are not a subscriber to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. I'll wait. Okay, it hopefully didn't take that long, I would assume. I also want to mention, I am going to actually ask for your help on deciding what I do video-wise for the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival that just started last weekend at Walt Disney World. I know not everybody will be super interested in that, so I will do that at the end. Now, headlines. And first up, we have some changes to character dining. There will be one addition and one subtraction. The addition is a character meal that is coming to Artist Point, the signature restaurant at the Wilderness Lodge. I know a lot of the touring plan staff are a little bit saddened by this one because Artist Point is a really good restaurant, one I've never actually eaten in, and it was always one that I kind of wanted to try. Apparently I'm going to have to try it pretty soon if I want to do it without characters. But anyway, here is what is happening. And I quote from Disney, "Storybook dining at Artist Point will invite guests to venture into an enchanted forest-like setting inspired by Walt Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. There you will enjoy a delicious meal of fantastic fare with visits from Snow White, Dopey, and Grumpy. Delightful music and activities will help bring the classic fairy tale to life, and you will even have an opportunity for an encounter with the Queen." It seems like it will be a fixed price meal, although we don't know very necessary details like how much, what meals, or when it is starting. So it seems like an odd time to announce it if you can't even say, when it's starting or when we will be able to get reservations. But we don't know yet. Although I can tell you I did a bunch of spot checking. Actually, right now I just kind of paused my recording. And there were no reservations available at Artist Point from November 11th onwards. Any date I checked after November 11th, or on November 11th, there were no availability for reservations. Most dates I checked before that, there were. Now, I don't know if there will be any renovations involved or if it will be the same Artist Point dining room. Like I said, we just don't know anything yet, but it is coming. We know that. The one that is leaving is Mickey's Backyard Barbecue at the neighboring Fort Wilderness Resort. Mickey's Backyard Barbecue will cease operation in the new year. December 31st will be its last day of 2018. It will be the last day of 2018, so I guess that makes sense. There were hints that Mickey's Backyard Barbecue or something similar to it would come back sometime in the future, but if you want to do Mickey's Backyard Barbecue, do it this year. It could be your last chance. Now we move to transportation. Today we are talking buses, specifically at Hollywood Studios, where the bus loop has been temporarily changed, and it will be permanently changed soon. Again, not exactly sure when. Looks like probably a couple of months at least. I'm going to switch you over to looking at my computer right now so I can show you exactly what I mean. These photos, as always on here, are from the wonderful BioReconstruct on Twitter. This is the new Hollywood Studios bus loop. This big dirt spot here will be the new bus loops for Hollywood Studios. Looks like they will look very similar to the Magic Kingdom ones in the way they are designed. Right now, the one that is operating back here, you can see the buses on it. This will become the charter bus loop. Right now, it is the bus loop for all resorts. And in relation to the park is up this way. This is the Friendship Boat dock. The entrance is this way. To orient you a little bit, let's look at this picture right here. Down at the bottom here, you can see the entrance to Hollywood Studios right here. These little red awnings there are the bag check. The old bus stops used to be, you can see 3 of them still standing right here, and then they used to be over here that have been demolished. The new bus stops are all the way back here right in front of the parking lot. There's a considerably longer walk to get back. Right here, you can see the people in this path right here. That is the path you have to walk to get back to the new bus stops, and it will be the path to get to the new ones. This is the Skyliner station, this blue roofed thing right here. You can see the towers right here where the Skyliner will go over your head as you walk to and from the new bus stop. I do not actually know what this building is right here. If anybody does know, please let me know, but I'm wondering if maybe it is going to be a new friendship boat dock here for Hollywood Studios so that all traffic will come in this way and they can move the security from here out this way some. I guess that remains to be seen. Now back to the other picture, one thing I do want to point out. If you are walking from Boardwalk or Beach Club or Yacht Club or Swan or Dolphin, the walking path is out here by the river. Normally it would go all the way down here and you would kind of come out where like the Skyliner station is now. Now it is being rerouted around this way and into what is now being used as the bus loop. So again, makes it a little bit longer walk to come down, then around to the bus, all the way out to here, and then out towards the park. This is going to be it for the headlines today. There is a lot more to talk about with construction, and BioReconstruct has some amazing pictures of the construction in progress, all the new attractions, new hotels, but this would be a very long video if I also added that. So I'm probably going to do a kind of special news, maybe on a slow news week in the next week or two, all about the new constructions with photos and explanations about everything. I just wanted to do that one because it does directly impact the parks. And now it is time for some opinions and rumors and other stuff. Only one thing right now, it is actually neither an opinion or a rumor. It is just some concept art that Disney released about the new Cantina at Galaxy's Edge. This here is Oga's Cantina. It will be in Galaxy's Edge in both Disneyland and Disney's Hollywood Studios, and it will serve alcohol, including at Disneyland. Will be the first publicly available, i.e. not Club 33, that serves alcohol within Disneyland. It is, quote, a smuggler's safe haven and a popular stopping point for those seeking to avoid the authorities. Now, even though it is called Oga's Canteen, I wanted to also show you this. This picture right here is what the Cantina scene looked like in Mos Eisley on Tatooine from the original Star Wars, A New Hope. And here is Oga's Canteen right next to it. As you see, there are some pretty striking similarities. They have basically built the Cantina. I put this in this section specifically because I am so excited about it. One change though, there will not be the Cantina band playing their famous song. Instead, musical accompaniment will be provided by a DJ. That DJ will be RX-24. Some of you may know him as Rex, who was the former pilot for the Star Tours attraction before C-3PO kicked him out of his job. So we do get to see Rex again. I assume that famous song will still be played in there. How can it not be? I also assume there will be a table where I can go and sit and absolutely shoot that Greedo before he shoots at me. That is it for the news items, but like I said, I have something to ask of you, dear viewers. I will be at the Food and Wine Festival in about 10 days or so from now. I don't want to do just a general overview of food and wine. Angela does a very good job at that. Plus, it will be 2 weeks late by that point. Anyone who is interested in the Food and Wine Festival will already know the overview and what's there. You want to check out blog.touringplans.com. Our excellent dining reviewer, Tessa, has reviewed all of the new items at Food and Wine to tell you which ones you absolutely have to try and which ones you can kind of skip. So here's what I am thinking. I would like some suggestions from you on what you would like to see me do. They can be very goofy things. They can be challenges. Some things I was thinking of, a new versus old, trying the ones that Tessa did say are the best new items, put them against a similar old favorite, either a similar item from another booth or a popular item from that same booth, and doing a head-to-head competition. I could do some challenges, something like try to get a food item from every booth within one weekend. Not sure that is actually possible or not, but just throwing it out there. Or doing a more interactive where you guys get to choose which items I try. You can either pick really weird ones that sound kind of gross, ones you're just curious about, whatever. I think the challenges route actually has a lot of opportunity in there, although I will ask challenges that involve me getting really, really drunk will not make a very good video, so maybe not there, but please, comments below. All suggestions are welcome. Next week, I will probably put a poll up on some of our social media to try to narrow it down to a couple of videos. But let's have a brainstorming session first and tell me what you think. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our great videos, and thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other.